Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to Fall Convocation 2025. My name is Julian Demke. I'm the University Secretary for the University of Saskatchewan, and one of the best parts of my job is that I get to stand before you and MC these ceremonies. Convocation is really one of the most uplifting and positive experiences at the university. As we begin today, I want to acknowledge that we hold these ceremonies on Treaty 6 territory in the traditional homeland of the Métis. We pay our respect to the First Nations and Métis ancestors of this place and take the special opportunity to reaffirm our relationship with one another and the land that we share. As an example of this relationship, Indigenous symbols have been woven into our convocation ceremonies, and I wanted to be sure to draw special attention to them today. We have the honor song and our drum group. They represent the people of our First Nation, recognizing that the drum is the heartbeat of Mother Earth and it guides all of our journeys. The Métis National Anthem represents our recognition of the Métis people of this land and their contributions to where we are today. Most importantly, and you'll see the eagle staff to my left, the eagle staff indicates a band of people, much like a flag or a coat of arms, and the staff has been created uniquely for our university. It's an inclusive symbol recognizing the First Nations, Métis, and Inuit students are an integral part of our university community. I would ask that everyone please stand as you are able for the honor song and the arrival of the Chancellor's Platform Party and our graduates. Thank you to the Whitefish Juniors for performing today's graduate entry song. I would now ask that you remain standing for the instrumental version of O Canada and invite you to sing along in the language of your choice. Please remain standing for the Métis National Anthem, which will be sung by vocalist Brandy Trott.
In the forest, on the river, and across the western plain, as the white man journeyed westward to the land of the Indian, a new race was created, a new nation rose up strong. Hardship as its destiny, and is cursed to not belong. In the land from which they came, in the land they helped to build, they found themselves the alien, found their vision unfulfilled. And despite their valiant effort to defend what they believed, when at last the battle ended, they were only left to grieve. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. For the newest generation and the future ones to come, with the past to motivate us, it will help to keep us strong. As we build the Métis nation, as we watch it rise again, our past losses motivation to inspire our future gain. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian. We are proud to be Métis, watch our nation rise again. Never more forgotten people, we're the true Canadian.
Thank you, Brandy. You may be seated. Well, once again, graduates, distinguished guests, welcome. I do have the honor of introducing to you the members of the platform party that you see before you. Beginning with the front row on my left, your right, and I'd ask them to stand as they are able. Adam McInnes, representative from the Métis Nation of Saskatchewan. Louise Half, Knowledge Keeper. Norman Fleury, Métis Elder. Roland Duquette, Elder. Peter Stoichev, President and Vice Chancellor. Scott Banda, Chancellor. Chief Perry Bellegarde, Honorary Degree Recipient. Patty McDougall, Interim Provost and Vice President Academic. Cheryl Hamlin, Vice President, University Relations. Ben Hoy, Distinguished Teacher Award Recipient. Vicky Mowat, MLA, Saskatoon Fairview. Grit McCreath, Chancellor Emerita. In our second row, Salome Reese, our Acting University Registrar. Marjorie Delbar, Interim Vice Provost, Students and Learning. Jay Wilson, Principal, Prince Albert Campus. Nancy Turner, Interim Associate Provost, Teaching, Innovation and Strategic Initiatives. Jerry Farthing, Associate Dean Academic, St. Thomas More. Laurie Burrell, University Librarian and Dean. Catherine Warden, Special Advisor to the Vice President Research and the Vice President University Relations. Keith Willoughby, Dean, Edwards School of Business. Karsten Lieber, Executive Director, School of Environment and Sustainability. Martha Smith, Acting Executive Director, Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy. Jaswant Singh, Associate Dean, Academic Excellence and Innovation, College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies. Tammy Marsh, Dean, St. Thomas More College. I'll go this way. There we go. Brooke Milne, Dean, College of Arts and Science. Jennifer Lang, Vice Dean, Academic, College of Arts and Science. Pamela Down, Interim Vice Dean, Faculty Relations, College of Arts and Science. Darren Olerking, Associate Dean, Student Affairs, College of Arts and Science. And in our third row, we have our orators today, Ken Howland, Sasha Atkinson, Terry Bedard, and Bryce Bulgis. We have Mike Marsh from our Board of Governors, and Karina Stevenson from our Board of Governors at the University. Emma Wintermute from the Board of Governors and President of the University of Saskatchewan Students' Union. Palash Roy, President, Graduate Students Association. Jordan Robertson, Senator. Scott Burant, Senator. David Schleich, Senator. And Joseph Angel, Representative from the University of Saskatchewan Retirees Association. And behind them, and I'd ask them to stand, are members of the faculty of the University of Saskatchewan. Won't you please join me in thanking them for the support of our students here today. I'd like to now invite our President and Vice Chancellor, Peter Stoichev, up to the podium to address the graduates.
Thank you very much, Julian, and good afternoon, everyone. Eminent Chancellor, and Scott Banda is an eminent Chancellor and was just installed this morning as the new Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. Eminent Chancellor, graduates and families, and many honored guests who are on the stage here today, thank you for being here to be part of this moment in the life of the University of Saskatchewan, a very important one. I know that many of you have traveled to be able to be here from many regions of the province, from all over the country, and in many cases from many countries around the world as well. I want to particularly acknowledge our convocation elder who was just introduced to you sitting on my left in the front row of the stage here, Elder Roland Duquette. This is his 100th convocation where he is here to support Indigenous and non-Indigenous students alike. He was the one who this morning brought in the Eagle staff, and this afternoon at the end of this ceremony will carry it out. Again, thank you very much, Roland, for all your support over the many years that you've been on this stage. And the elders who are on the stage and knowledge keepers who are on the stage with him. The drum group who played that honor song in honor of all of you who were just walking into this assembly. Chancellor Emerita Grit McCreath, who was introduced to you just a couple of minutes ago, who was the Chancellor for 6 years here, and I enjoyed more than I can possibly say working with her. And the many faculty on the stage who are the core of the university. They've been leaders and mentors and guides for so many of you who are graduating here today. And last but not least, he's one of the stars of today's show, Perry Bellegarde, soon to receive on this stage the highest recognition that the university can bestow, which is an honorary degree. Welcome, sir. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of the students here today. Some of you, it's hard to believe it, but some of you began your studies at this university actually in the midst of a pandemic, and you endured it gracefully and resiliently, and it paid off because here you are, celebrating this incredible milestone in your lives. Your hard work and perseverance have brought us together today, and everyone here acknowledges and thanks you very much for that. And a big shout out to all of the supporters of the graduates here today, the family, the friends, the mentors, the teachers, because none of you achieve something this big without a lot of help along the way. And congratulations in particular to the parents who are here today. Many of you I know, because my wife and I have been in your position, helped encourage your kids to go to university, helped pay for your kids to go to university. It's an emotional experience for you today. There's satisfaction, I know. There's pride. There's maybe a bit of relief. Behind every successful university graduate, it is said, stands a proud and often astonished parent. And could I ask the lights to come up, and all of you graduates can stand up and yell out to all of your supporters your thanks and appreciation. Nice. We're also here because this university has brought us together. And a university is a really wonderful thing, not to be taken for granted and crucial to democracy. With what we see happening in so many sites of conflict and human crisis, it's worth reminding ourselves of how fortunate we are to be in this great country of Canada and to have the freedoms and the security that we have, given the world that we're in now, where it's difficult to separate out what's true and what's not true, where our future depends on knowledge and the correct use of it, where research holds the key to our greatest challenges, and where not only free speech but informed speech are critical to our humanity. Universities are needed more than they've ever been, and the University of Saskatchewan is needed more than it has ever been. It's why we think here not just about what we want to be, but more importantly, what the world needs us to be. And what all of you crossing this stage today, strengthened with a University of Saskatchewan degree, go on to do in your lives is going to matter immensely to our collective future. It's a great privilege to have a university education. There's so many people around the world who wish that they could have one, but for one reason or another cannot. And with that privilege comes great responsibility. And we need you to go out and make the world a better place than it is right now. We need you to be thoughtful, educated, and humane leaders, because our world now depends on having them. When I look around the world at the crises that are occurring, at the injustices that people are experiencing, at the insecurities that people are living with, at the conflicts that threaten their lives, to solve all of these global challenges and the ones right here in our communities as well, requires greater leadership than we are seeing in the world. We need leadership that's more informed, it's more educated, it's more empathetic, it's more visionary, it's more collaborative, more deliberate, more committed to democracy and to the public good. Some of the country's most formative political leaders got their degrees here. A prime minister, 9 premiers have been students here at this university. Many lieutenant governors of Saskatchewan and lieutenant governors of other provinces as well. Many Canadian ambassadors to countries all over the world. Many business leaders, including our new Chancellor, Scott Banda, whose installation was just this morning, former president and CEO of Federated Co-op. First Nations chiefs and vice chiefs, many Métis leaders too. Yesterday marked the 107th anniversary of Armistice Day 1918, and that reminds us that peace comes at a great price. We need all of you to help ensure peace. There are many roads to that great goal, and I'm reminded, as we all were yesterday, of the many students, faculty, staff, and alumni who have fought for it, many of whom sacrificed themselves in the line of duty for our prosperity and freedom that we enjoy today. They're commemorated on the university's memorial gates on College Drive. More than 100 more were wounded and 35 were awarded the Medal of Valor. 2,500 U of S students, faculty, and staff enlisted in the Second World War as well, 202 of whom never returned. We need all of you to strive for the freedoms that many invasions and wars worldwide prove cannot be taken for granted. So many of those conflicts have arisen because people misunderstand each other. Countries don't understand each other. And that's because they have misinformation about each other. A great university helps prevent this by teaching and learning and understanding that the differences among us are to be cherished and not fought. That's what a university education can do for all of us, help the world understand that the real and lasting victories are those of peace, not of war. There's a role for everyone, particularly with degrees such as yours, to build a better world. Advances in science have given us better lives, but the challenges that the world faces now aren't only in the sciences. They're because of political conflict, poor communication, ignorance of history, racism, a deficit in understanding each other. They're directly in the realm of the social sciences, the humanities, and the fine arts. And that's why the degree that some of you here today have worked so hard to earn could not be more timely and could not be more important. The University of Saskatchewan degree that you've worked hard to receive today has tremendous value. Your university was recently recognized as the university in Canada to have risen in the world's most prestigious global rankings, more than any other of Canada's 98 universities in the last not just 1, but 5 years. Our world-class research is one reason for that, and as a result of it, we have an enormous profile around the world now. Our students, all of you, are another reason for that. Many employers tell me that when they see an application from a University of Saskatchewan graduate, it gets special attention because the quality of the university is so high and because of its graduates' work ethic that's part of our prairie roots, and because you're problem solvers. And we need you to soon solve problems that we can't even imagine today. Saskatchewan's future is going to depend on it. The world's future is going to depend on it. This underscores the critical importance of investing in higher education and the fact that we're a crucial part of the province's future success. We're in a province with the natural resources that are second to none in this country, With almost half of Canada's field crop land and 30% of the world's potash supplies at a time when the world needs food, the highest grade uranium in the world when we need clean energy, more than 10% of the world's critical minerals, vast tracts of forest, fresh water, huge strength in oil and gas, how to be innovative and sustainable, and most importantly, responsible with these natural resources for the benefit of all is Saskatchewan's great challenge. Your arts and science degrees, Edwards School of Business degrees, School of Public Policy degrees, and School of Environment and Sustainability degrees are going to be critical here. We have the largest scientific infrastructure of any university in the entire country. We're supported by world-class researchers, some of them on this stage here today, and students from around the world. No wonder we've reversed the talent out-migration of previous decades that saw our graduates leave the province in large numbers. Today, the majority of graduates from this university stay in the province, contributing to its and ours prosperity and success. So now, more than ever before, we all need people with degrees like yours from a great university like yours to help build a more sustainable world, a more equitable world, a healthier world, a more educated world, a world with the courage to embrace diversity and togetherness simultaneously. I'm proud that we now have students from over 130 countries attending the University of Saskatchewan, and many of those countries are represented by graduates who are here today. The world also needs us to be a university that responds to the work of the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, and I'm grateful that the University of Saskatchewan is seen in this country as a participant, not a bystander, in building reconciliation. We're at our time when the country has the greatest cultural opportunity of its history in its hands. Being the university the world needs today means committing to reconciliation. Canada's future depends on our Indigenous youth making this world a better place in ways that only they know how. It's going to take a strategic mixture of patience and impatience, and it's going to take time. But as our first president, Walter Murray, wrote to a friend in 1908 when traveling here to begin his work, we are building for centuries. At a time when universities are needed more than they have ever been, and this university is needed more than it has ever been, universities are Canada's biggest international brand, and universities around the world are being more threatened than they have ever been. They're essential to democracy. There are no democracies that do not have good ones. There is a direct link between universities and democratic behavior. Please continue to place your trust in this one and to see how, through our students graduating today and through the world-class research we do every day, that we are working always to be the university this province and the world need. None of you know exactly where you're headed, and that's okay. You're stronger than you may think you are. Stay among those who see the greatness in you. Take the journey, take the risks, find the passion, make a positive difference to a world that needs you now. Think of what you've achieved that has brought you here today. You've taken a huge step. Your hard work, it's all paid off. It could take a month, it could take much of a lifetime, but it will pay off. It's a great privilege to have a university education, and with that privilege comes great responsibility. And speaking of privileges, this is my last convocation address, and I want to say that it has been a privilege to lead this great university, but it's been an even greater privilege as president to work closely with its students over the last 10 years and in various roles over the last 40 years. In students, I see our hope for a prosperous and beautiful future. I see courage to face that future. I see the conviction that the world can be a better place. I have seen what our students, your kids, your friends, go on to do for their communities, their families, their countries. I believe in our students, and my wish is that you all believe in yourselves. The best thing that you can do for the world is to be the best version of yourself that there is, not a second-rate version of somebody else. Walk out of here telling the world who you are and that you have earned a degree from this great university. Thank you in advance on behalf of everyone here for taking up this tremendous and timely challenge, and I congratulate you on today's milestone in your lives. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, President Stoichev. This is a special day for everybody in this room. And each convocation period, we do something special where the University of Saskatchewan Senate selects an individual to receive the highest honor our institution can bestow, an honorary degree. When asked who should introduce our honorary degree recipient, our president was the first to put his hand up. And so I would now like to call him back up to the podium. You don't get much rest. To introduce this ceremony's recipient, Chief Perry Bellegarde.
Okay, this is a real honor. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Senate, I present to you Chief Perry Bellegarde. An honorary degree is the highest honor that the university can bestow. It's awarded, just so that you know, for exemplary and unique contributions to community and in recognition of exceptional public service and commitment. It's a celebration of outstanding accomplishments and achievements. Chief Bellegarde dedicated his life to advancing Indigenous rights. He served in First Nations leadership roles for more than 35 years. He drove Indigenous interests from Little Black Bear First Nation to the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations to 2 terms as National Chief of the Assembly of First Nations from 2014 to 2021. And those were crucial years in the history of Indigenous peoples in Canada. And he championed closing the gap in quality of life between First Nations and other families across Canada. Chief Bellegarde's advocacy has led to many landmark achievements, including Canada's first national legislation recognizing and protecting Indigenous languages and the federal commitment to implement the UN Declaration of the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. Chief Bellegarde's tireless work has had international impact. He has elevated First Nations leadership in sustainable development, and he has advanced rights-based climate solutions from the Paris Agreement to the Sustainable Markets Initiative. He has also supported us here at this university and supported our commitment to reconciliation. When the Truth and Reconciliation Commission released its report in the fall of 2015, Chief Bellegarde came here as a keynote speaker at the country's first National Forum on Truth and Reconciliation, held at this university, and he spoke here of closing the education gap between Indigenous and non-Indigenous peoples, and of the fact that education is a critical component of reconciliation. He also helped celebrate the grand opening of the Gordon Oaks Red Bear Student Center here in 2016, the spectacular building that's in the bowl designed by Douglas Cardinal on our campus. He has also provided guidance for a variety of major organizations. He's served on boards of the Saskatchewan Gaming Authority, the YMCA, and the Aboriginal Peoples Television Network. He was chair of the First Nations Bank of Canada and advisor to Fasken International Business Law Firm, the Sustainable Markets Initiative, and Harvard University's Salata Institute. He has received, not surprisingly, many honors for a lifetime of service, including the Saskatchewan Order of Merit and the Saskatchewan Centennial Medal. and the King Charles III's Coronation Medal, Queen Elizabeth II's Diamond Jubilee Medal, the Golden Jubilee Medal, and the Platinum Jubilee Medal. He's also been recognized by prestigious national organizations. He was named the Empire Club of Canada's 2021 Nation Builder of the Year and was selected to serve as the Honorary President of the Royal Canadian Geographical Society. For a lifetime of leadership and service, Chief Bellegarde has earned the University of Saskatchewan's highest honor. And so, Eminent Chancellor, I present to you Chief Perry Bellegarde and ask that you confer on him the Doctor of Laws honoris causa.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of the province, and with the consent of the Senate of this university, I admit you to the degree of Doctor of Laws, honoris causa, and invest you with the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
Well, upon special request, I would now ask you please to all stand for an honor song in honor of Chief Bellegarde performed by Donnie Spidell Drum Group. You may be seated. And it is, except for you, it is my pleasure to call upon Dr. Bellegarde to the podium for his remarks.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, friends and relatives. Chancellor Banda, President Stoichev, distinguished faculty, graduates, friends and relatives. I greet you all in a humble, respectful way. Bonjour, mes amis. Bienvenue à tous. Ni stamina pixquid ne heo an absisi, ne nascomun, que ne nascum tinawal kakeo no temtic, no acomagnac. Koska teo maskos isus kunaganut sinia, ogimao piesu oasis segaseo, kanipuras ni segaseo, peri Belgard segaseo. Just a little bit in Cree. I'm happy to be here, friends and relatives. I shake hands with each and every one of you. I said in Cree, I'm from a small reserve called Little Black Bear, Treaty 4 territory, and I acknowledge two of the names I carry, King Thunderbird Child and Sitting Buffalo. And I use my English name as well, Perry Belgard. Today, big honor. So I want to thank the drum groups for those songs and for everybody being here to witness this event today. You know, this degree, this honorary degree from the University of Saskatchewan, it's very special for me because I'm from Saskatchewan. And I got one from Queens, got one from Lakehead. They were all good. But this is Saskatchewan, you know, come on. Like, so this is back home stuff here. And so it's a big honor to be recognized in your home territory. So to the graduates, all the young men and women, we have a saying in our territory, you always try to leave more hope in a room than when you walked into it. And then for me, just watching you all come in, the young men and women that have come in with your degrees, your undergrad degrees, your graduate degrees, your doctorate degrees, you're providing hope. And the question and challenge I have to each and every one of you is, what are you going to do with it now? How are you going to help create a better city, a better province, a better country, a better world? Take what you've learned here and make a difference. And seeing you all with this hard work you put into it, the stress and strain of writing papers and essays and researching and everything else and midterms and finals, you've got it done. And so you're surrounded by your family and friends. You've achieved something. And we're going to challenge you now to do something, not only for yourselves, but for your family and the world. I was looking at the pictures up above there and all those old elders, those old people, and they talked about a treaty relationship all the time. You saw Gordon Oakes up there. He's one of my dads from Ganit. Red Bear, his center he's from Treaty 4, but we're in Treaty 6 territory. But he was a real knowledge keeper, a spiritual man, knows all the ceremonies. All the ceremonies. You know, William Drever from Whitefish, took me as a son years ago. There's so many of them. But all these knowledge keepers, they talked about peaceful coexistence and mutual respect between our peoples. There was a picture of a treaty medallion in one of the pictures up there, signifying that the chiefs were given treaty medallions when the newcomers came and the crown came, the Queen's commissioner came. And on that medallion, you see that sun, the water, and the grass. As long as the sun shines, the rivers flow, and the grass grows, this covenant will remain in effect for generation now and those yet unborn. So that treaty medallion signifies something very special, a sacred bond with the crown. And we're all treaty people. We're to share the bounty and the resources of this great province called Saskatchewan and this great country called Canada. That's what we're supposed to do. But we still have lots of work to do. Because we never got a Treaty Implementation Act. We were given an Indian Act back in 1876, and it's still here in 2025. So working together collectively, we have to move beyond that now. But to the young men and women here, with the education and training you received here at the U of S, how are we going to deal with the Russian-Ukrainian war? Israel-Palestine war, the suffering in the Sudan, the hunger, and the poverty you see globally. How are we going to help deal with that? How are we going to deal with a changing economy globally? We have the tariffs on everything, from aluminum to steel to forest softwood. All these challenges are coming, and everybody's going to need your expertise and your help to figure it out. Even more globally and more impactful here is dealing with poverty, homelessness, affordability, racism. How are we going to deal with that? I'm going to use one Cree word, wahkotuin. Wahkotuin is like making relative ceremony. And at the end of this talk, I want to ask you a question. What kind of relative are you going to be? Not just for us as human beings, but to the world. Because one of the biggest challenges we all have to face is climate change and biodiversity loss. Because we're part of that world as well. We see the big winds, we see the big floods, we see the big fires, we see what's going on. The world is saying Mother Earth she's trying to fix things. It's nature, Mother Nature is trying to fix things because it's really gone too far. Nobody's talking about the Paris Accord anymore. Nobody's talking about net zero by 2050. Nobody's talking about 30 by 30 by 2030 for biodiversity protection, or keeping the drive for 1.5 degrees alive so the Earth's temperature doesn't go above 1.5 degrees, because mankind, if it keeps rising, what are we leaving for our children and grandchildren? That's a challenge. So how do you find that balance between the environment and the economy? I mentioned peaceful coexistence and mutual respect. If we can apply those principles to all these challenges we see, not only in Canada but globally, what kind of country and world will we have? Our worldview, and again that word wakotuin. Every day we get up and give thanks to Creator in Kriya Namutainan Cemento, Nakota Tukashla. Give thanks for another day of life. Then we'll also give thanks to Grandmother Moon for what she does, the Grandfather Sun, Father Sky, Mother Earth, our relatives, the star peoples. We give knowledge and thanks for all those things. Then we come down here, we'll give thanks to the one that sits in the east, in the south, in the west, in the north for what they do. And those drums and those songs and those ceremonies, our old people used to say, you have to keep doing those things. It's our responsibility as Indigenous people to look after the lands and waters, and those ceremonies are key, because if we ever stop, the old people had said those four thunders will leave. And then mankind, as we know, will cease to exist. So we acknowledge them. And then we come down even further, and we acknowledge our four-legged relatives. We acknowledge the ones that fly, the ones that swim, the ones that crawl. Acknowledgement and thanks. And then we say as well, the four grandmothers that look after the waters. Rainwater, fresh water, salt water, and then when life comes, that power of woman, when water breaks, life comes. There's four grandmother spirits we give thanks and acknowledgement. And then we give thanks to the male plants, female plants for medicines, muskegi. And then finally, us as two-leggeds, human beings. And we say, we don't care if you're black, yellow, white, polka dot. We're two-leggeds. And we're the human beings, and we're part of that intergalactic global family. And so if we're all related, if we're all connected as two-leggeds, what kind of relative are you going to be? Not only to us as human beings, but to everything I just described. What kind of relative are you going to be to the trees, to the land, to the water, to the animals? Ask yourself that question. And my last point to you all, as friends and relatives for this big honor, we say as two-leggeds, then we ask for those 7 teachings to guide us in what we're going to do. We ask for those teachings of truth, and honesty, love, respect, courage, wisdom, and humility. So those are my words today, my friends and relatives. I lift you all up to the U of S for this big honor. It's back home. It's a big thing for me and my family to witness this, but that's the challenge to us as relatives. Let's work together to build a better city, province, country, and world. Que nós continuamos.
Thank you very much for those thoughtful words. Eminent Chancellor, President and Vice Chancellor, members of the University Senate and the Board of Governors, I present to you the petition of the Council of the University that the candidates to be named, having fulfilled all the requirements of the bylaws, may, with your permission, be admitted to the degree, diplomas, and certificates to which they are entitled.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the legislature of this province, and with the consent of the council of this university, I consent to admit you to the degrees, diplomas, and certificates to which you are entitled, and to vest you with all the powers, rights, and privileges pertaining thereto.
I would like to ask the graduates in the front row to please rise and approach the platform as directed by your ushers. And as you make your way forward, I'll let you and the rest of the group here know how the conferring of the degrees will unfold. As you enter the stage, please stop and face the audience as your academic hood will be placed over your shoulders. Once you have been hooded, please proceed to the first podium and stop as the orator will present you by your name. Once your name has been announced, please proceed to the Chancellor and be sure to stop and turn to face the Chancellor as he actually admits you to the Convocation of the University of Saskatchewan. You will continue across the platform to be greeted by the President and then the Dean or a representative of your college, and you'll receive your parchment from them. You'll then be directed backstage where the Convocation team will guide you and ask you to return to your seats when you are done. With that, let's go.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the Graduate Professional Skills Certificate. I present to you Dev Mishra. Maureen Amushe Nubadobo. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts 3-year. I present to you Ariba Ahmed. Dalton Alstead. Elena Batnagar. Lycia Correa Jomar, with great distinction. Christina Dawn Duval, with distinction. Deborah Joseph Ayo. Caitlin E.J. Hampton. Christine E. Hillis. Aya Karsa. Tyler Kinnish. Teodora Milosevic, with great distinction. Stephanie Joyce Leanne Pelly, with distinction. Ramsha Rof Khan. Kanharama Sensei Saleh. Carmen Valentin Sochodolski. Faith Maxine Tesoro. Amanda Maggie Timpson, with great distinction. Ashlyn Cadence Vandevoort, with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts 4-year. I present to you Charlize Marisha Eichel, with distinction. John Timothy Bergsteinson. Denise Marie Bird. Mackenzie Alexis Burns, with great distinction. Sarah Jane Carter, with great distinction. Mabintuga Sise. Fiona Lynn Corrins, with great distinction. Alicia Denis. Alejandro Galindo Barones. Jessica Leah Jean Gill. Isabel Abby Heilman. Jennifer Nicole Johnstone, with distinction. Abigail Hope Kenway. Holly Blair Mackenzie Krzyzanowski. Alexandra Marie Litster Paramore. Gabriel Zachary Martell. Allison Etelka Bingham McPhee. Kendall Callie Moore. Haley Morrison. Jefferson Harris Morrow. Faith Mahumuza Natakuna. Makaili Ann Natan Nueska. Jericho Cyril Dieros Oliveira. Shika Patel. Destiny Carol Ann Sawatsky. Gina Leone Eva Shipman. Dana Lee Sproul, with great distinction. Peter Mudiago Umukoro. Yawen. Lin Huang Tran. Abigail Gloria Brianna Dawn Williamson. Brenda Lee Dawn Woodley, with great distinction. Sean Daniel Warbeck, with great distinction. Miranda Yarnton, with great distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts Honors. I present to you Emma Grace Friesen, with high honors. Aidan Sean Gerwing, with high honors. Mohammed Ismail Idris, with high honors. Madison Kennedy. Brittany Leanne Penner.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, 3-year. I present to you Muhammad Babar, with distinction. Colton Lawrence Ford. Adam Jones. Kelsey Konechny. Karishma Sunpadlal. Ernka Sok. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, 4-year. I present to you Mutahara Afroz. Suchetunbur Singh Bungu with distinction. Shivong Kamleshbai Boot with distinction. Okay, sorry, I messed up. That was not Shivang. Let's say his name again here. Drukumar Surbashkai Dalwadi. Now we have Shivong Kamleshbai Boot. May Charpentier with distinction. Thomas Feltham. Jasmine Saha Estifo. Shubham Jain with distinction. Mohammed Ayub Ansari Khan. Declan Derek McCormack. Emma Eveline McKay. Dawn Ubani Amoluabi with great distinction. Isaac Casper Percy. Noah Leonard Reeder. Yuzi Rowan with distinction. Megan Mary Lou Schulte. Chaitanya Shri Sridhar. Is this you? Yeah. Randall Soon Khan. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science Honors. I present to you William Ryan Scott Bushell with high honors. Cole David Duchin with high honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, 3-year. I present to you Jethro Sabello Alegria. Merlin Mary Matthew. Mansi Cantabal Mistry. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science, 4-year. I present to you Fuzia Ahmed. Olofiteya Yomi Adekunle Aluko. Rachel Ann Hunter. John Udez Romero Lopez. Duyan Bu Nguyen Ta. James Brian Mendoza. Tamer Moman. Ibrahim Oladeli Oshodi, with distinction. Lamaya Mongi Salem, with great distinction. Lujane Mongi Salem, with great distinction. Danielle Sheikh, with great distinction. Kendall Bryn Shore. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Science, Biomedical Science honors. I present to you Kasra Kanjoj with high honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Arts and Science 4-year. I present to you Arij Saeed Beg. Annika Marie Much, with distinction. Nicole Katrine Pettigrew, with great distinction. Derek Matthew Steed, with distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Music. I present to you Milia Irene Schiffman, with great distinction. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Arts and Science, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Music honors. I present to you Grayson Elaine Fritz. Thomas Bartel Vacker, with high honors. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Arts. I present to you Ghazali Amada Lithabar. Jacob Aqua. Helayasus Burhanu Turfasa. Eva Baba Jazi. Anya Rose Eileen Dolan. Taylor Cyrus Engel. Rebecca Fofastina Perara. Devin Alexander Hackett. Jack William Heron. Haley Kennedy. Sadia Afrin Lema. Stephanie Shea Lenz. Keegan Elliott Lloyd. Isabelle Lorange. Ada Ugo Gift Odionu. Matthew Rempel. Dakia Kalali Rizak. Nama Osi Sarpong. Bailey Paulette Elaine Sean. Amara Mary Cynthia Umajadu. Niall Austin Willems. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Fine Arts. I present to you Sohaila Fala. Carolyn Elizabeth Ann Gibbons. Aaron Roland Kermy. Ren Meinhardt. Gabriela Szyminska. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Music. I present to you Brittany Elizabeth Shingus. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the College of Arts and Science and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Rushishka. Colin Alexander Burrell. Riley Fulton Robert William Castle. Joshua Gordon Fenwick. Farzan Hazratinia. Dhananji Shashaprabha Madhushika Haiti Arashiga alias Ogodaje. Armand Haidari. Hassani Sumali Pereira Yasinghange Dona. Frank Bennett Winston Lewis. Bazirat Taiwo Liadiaziz. Stephen Jonathan Martins. Terrell Frank Elmer Shomachuk. Carter Rasson Watton.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the Graduate Certificate in Water Science. I present to you Abigail Malaluan, Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Environment and Sustainability. I present to you Melika Makramati. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Sustainability. I present to you Ali Abbasalt. Stefan Adlor. Aisha Adela. Musa Johanna Agede. Isaac A.J. Ege. Saeed Mohammed Yaqub Al-Shamele. Ralph Williams Tete Amankwa. Anas Ansari. Sarah Diab. Sar Foa Dunbar. Promise Ibong. Nene J. E. Onuma. Mona Mohammed Mohieldin Elanei. Samuel Che Boatin. MD Saeed Ur Rahim Mahadi. Ukbana Humphrey Mishark. Caxton Munyara Tzi Mupita. Chelsea Ohenye Wa Nyako. Samuel Aqua Ogiana. Patrick Osai. Tamika Maria Pene. Precious Oluwabemiwo Samuel. Cameroon Nahar Sania. Joshua Donald Paul Thomas. Joseph Godstime Unabor. Amal Khan Yousafzai. Lynn Alima Chu. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Water Security. I present to you Olaritan Sinika Abierna. Abdul Basit Edebola Eliu. Nana Ejewa Boachi. Courtney J. Seelin. Anjan Kumar Das. Suvasish Das. Oluwatosin James Falade. Joyce Buhorki Lutrort. Malki Maduwanti Manawadu. Afsane Mortazazadeh Mahani. Nunia Jane Nuidada. Olaitan Mary Olaniyi. Jethro Ikena Opara. Majid Sabo Farsi. Ibrahim Oladimeji Sadaro. Praise Adeoki Taiwo. Kesari Tiwari. Hillary Chikeelo Umeokeke. Chi Wang. Sarah Zabihi Samani. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the School of Environment and Sustainability and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Mawuli Kojo Amekor. Leland Thomas Bryson. Alexandra Lynn Cullen. Evan Aaron Spencer Coleman. Hannah Leah Ulmer. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Graduate and Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Governance and Entrepreneurship in Northern and Indigenous Areas. I present to you Laura Blahe. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Public Administration. I present to you Seth Olarunjuwanlo Akande, Jamala Akunzada, Frederick Asare, Jamie Best, Neha Bhatnagar, Kelly Butera Gasaro, Fatumata Konate, Sadem Cooper, Farhana Bashar Ishika, Evelyn Ikua Essel, Carrie Gibbons, Shomik Mohammed Ishmam, Rashida Jimo, Muhammad Ismail Jobiula, Carla Angela Kelly, Basil Khalid, Evans Marfo, Evan Mills, Hashim Momtaz, Felicia Inti, Jocelyn Dankwa Ofosu, Orgona Jennifer Okeke, Caitlin Pierce, Irene Cam Fan, Jennifer Prosch, Mashal Raouf, Dacia Ann Richmond, Brenda Sarsa, Amarachi Ijeoma Umenweke. Menu Wije Nayaka. Tara Right Many Chief. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Johnson Shoyama Graduate School of Public Policy and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Public Policy. I present to you Candice Alicia Minot. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in business. I present to you Khaja Faraz Ali. Shazeb Arshed. Saqib Hossain. Laura Esther Vaughters. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the certificate in entrepreneurship. I present to you O.G. Elizar Bamidele. Malith Machar. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the Edwards School of Business, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Bachelor of Commerce. I present to you Nicholas James Allen. Casey Bokawi. Brooklyn Charlene Brassard. Hannah Bratrud. Amber Cleveland. Zach Dean. Chandler Dickey. Valentina Drozdowska. Brady Holhigh. Rihab Kamrun Hussein, with distinction. Beatrice Isaiah. Rishab Jain. Dylan John Kennan. Michael Kirk, with distinction. Aiden Kobe. Taylor Kozminka. Stephen William Kelly Cripp. Ife Luashe Lao Shebikan. Brooklyn Shea Loze. Shaylee Trista Mazurin. Ethan Lorne McClintick. Zana Christina McCrae, with great distinction. Justin McElry. Bryn McGarry, with distinction. Carter Paul Merriman, with distinction. Devneet Minhas. Muhammad Yassin Mogul, with distinction. Atiya Muzaffar. Anne Nguyen. Kyle Taylor Nickel. Daniel Northrup. Megan Olinick. Dylan Polson, with distinction. Cole Sarr. Hannah Mae Sherban. Theo Sekulik. Diego Fernando Torres Mir. Livia Ursulak. Jeza Uyam. Barbara Venn.
Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the Graduate Certificate in Leadership. I present to you Michelle Denise Blackman. Shannon Lynn Durand. Guillermo Galvin Grazzi. Cassidy Morgan Guy. Adesola Tempetopi Ugadana. Ashley Dawn Taylor. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Business Administration. I present to you Alana Marie Adamko. Paul Victor Ayers. Aniket Vinrod Beether. Darlene Brander. Charlene Ann Brown. Miranda Alexandra Bernice Carley. Daniel George Harry Goche. Shivani Rakesh Halari. Eveline Lynn Juice. Michael Blaine Kennedy. Brittany Lynn Kramer. Eva Jeanette Lindstrom. Sarah Lynn Runge. Guzmaran Singh Sakar. Bushra Saeda. Kumanran Val Iwa. Remy Arthur Valois. Thrushan Sanjeewa Wathana Gamaj. Amar Zaidi. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Professional Accounting. I present to you Noah Bankowski.
Can I tell you what's my name?
Do you want to say it?
I can tell you. Okay. My name is Abiodun Bensedonu.
Thank you. Hunter James Brooks. Courtney Louise Brown. Anastasia Demian. Tahure Elliott. Bryce David Everett. Avery Leanne Fallman. Julia Laurel Graham. Theodore Nicholas Halleck. Huda Jazam. Danilo Karnak. Brendan Terrence Kemp. Dalton John Kiedrowski. Stephanie Mary Elizabeth Kirkpatrick. Mark Kenneth McIntosh. Julia Jane Morris. Vitavi Natalie Nove. And Marie Vanessa Plan. Heike Prey. Abby Marie Stanek. Marlise Marianne Steckler. Kaylee Marie Tress. Noah Charles Henry Westerland. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the Faculty of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars from the Edwards School of Business and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Master of Science. I present to you Grayson Aurel Francoeur. Olowatsuan Fatimo Ijola. Hannah Elizabeth Walker. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the faculty of the College of Graduate and Postdoctoral Studies, I present to you these scholars and ask that you will confer on them the degree of Doctor of Philosophy. I present to you Shivangi. Shiva's research explored transforming camelina meal, an agricultural byproduct, into a high-performance activated carbon for cleaning contaminated water. The material effectively removes toxic forever chemicals from wastewater while lowering environmental impacts, offering a sustainable pathway that supports circular economy principles and addresses global water pollution challenges. Akinwumi Akinkilu. Akinwumi's research focused on discovering exotic materials by squeezing matter to extreme pressures, revealing unusual electron-trapping electrides, unexpected polymorphic transformations, and new superconductors. Nicole Jean Anderson. Nicole's research focused on fostering sex-positive dialogues among families at home. Tennille Kellery Campbell. Tennille's work, Matriarch Rising, is a body of work emerging from research creation, blending personal stories and cultural insight into poetic expression. Through a Dene and Métis lens, it explores womanhood, motherhood, and community, celebrating Indigenous matriarchs, shared wisdom, and antihood, while connecting creative practice, lived experience, and interdisciplinary approaches to knowledge. Ruth Josephine Gruelle. Ruth's research focused on the role of environmental gradients and sea-to-land nutrient transfer in shaping the ecology of a large herbivore. Mohammed Manuel Hussein. Mohammed's study developed a visual, cloud-based scientific workflow system that lets researchers build and run large-scale, cross-field data analysis collaboratively using drag-and-drop tools without complex coding. Nefisol Kiran. Nefisol's work explored the use of a peer quizzing game as a tool to help students learn. Xiaoyan Li. Xiaoyan's research explored developing a next-generation modeling framework that combines higher mathematics and computer science to study complex systems with applications in public health. Shizhou Ma. Shizhou's research explored how temperate inland wetlands can help fight climate change. April Lynn McKee. April's research explored women's stories of empowerment through intimate partner violence. Braden Scott MacDonald. Braden's study explored using the geological rock record to determine the origin, age, and chemistry of the Belcher group, which form the Belcher Islands in Nunavut, Canada, as a means to better understand Earth's early history. Poorbasha Mystery. Poorbasha's work explored the role of wetlands and agricultural landscapes in storing carbon and protecting the climate. Hoyang Anachu Nguyen. Levy's research focused on developing an automatic and comprehensive workflow to investigate and extract data from digital models of plate tectonics, which show where lands and oceans potentially were in the past, to support climate research and mineral deposit exploration. Jessica Prince. Jessica's work focused on evaluating risk need factors for violent women to predict the likelihood of reoffending. Janeth Danusha Rajapuksa. Danusha's study analyzed how mining entry barriers affect the welfare of the Bitcoin ecosystem and the determinants of transaction fees. It also examined the mechanism behind stablecoin price stability and its relationship to Bitcoin markets. Please join me in congratulating these graduates on their certificates and degrees.
Eminent Chancellor, in the name of the Council, I ask you to grant the degrees, diplomas, and certificates in absentia to those students who have met the requirements to graduate but were not able to be present today.
At the request of the Council, I authorize these degrees, diplomas, and certificates to be granted.
We take these times to celebrate all aspects of learning and teaching. With that, I would like to call our interim provost and vice president academic, Patty McDougall, to the podium to introduce the Distinguished Teacher Award.
Good afternoon. It's my honor this afternoon to present the Fall 2026 Distinguished Teacher Award. Just before I do that, may I offer you a quick comment? Many of us on this stage have had our children cross and receive degrees. It's a moment of great pride for all of us. And let me say to those parents that are out there today how moving it was to see your child come across this stage to receive their degree, and how much gratitude they expressed in receipt of that degree, and how so many of them stopped to congratulate Chief Perry Bellegarde on his award and to thank him for his moving remarks. Absolute grace and class. Thank you so much. Thank you. The Distinguished Teacher Award represents the highest level of recognition of teaching excellence at the University of Saskatchewan. The award honors faculty members who excel in their profession and make outstanding contributions to the learning and working environment of the university. This award also emphasizes the importance of high-quality teaching and profound impact on student learning. This fall, the recipient of the Distinguished Teacher Award is Dr. Benjamin Hoy. Dr. Hoy is an associate professor in the Department of History in the College of Arts and Science. Dr. Hoy holds a Master's of Arts and a PhD in History from Stanford University and a Bachelor of Arts in History from the University of Guelph. He joined the University of Saskatchewan as an assistant professor 10 short years ago and was promoted to associate professor in 2021. Dr. Hoy's teaching philosophy centers on learning by doing. His teaching is built on accessibility, authenticity, and empathy, and his passion for bringing innovation into the classroom. He is known internationally for transforming history education through game-based learning. As Dr. Hoy describes, I first fell in love with history as a kid through the games I played, not the books that I read. That passion has led to the creation of cutting-edge game boards, cutting-edge board games, and simulations that make history come alive. One of his most notable creations, Homesteaders, explores prairie agriculture, immigration, and colonial policy in Canada between 1880 and 1930. It examines discrimination and its impacts on health and how ethnic, religious, and racial differences shape social and economic outcomes. Since 2023, Homesteaders has reached thousands of learners across Canada and beyond, from classrooms to museums to engineering faculties. Another game, Policing the Sound, immerses students in the Pacific coast of North America between 1879 and 1891, teaching the complex history of trade and cross-border movement. Through these experiences, Dr. Hoy creates environments where students actively solve real-world challenges, making history something they experience, not simply study. Another part of Dr. Hoy's teaching strategy is adapting his instruction methods to meet the goals of his students. Dr. Hoy often customizes courses to meet student needs, offering multiple ways to engage with content and even allowing senior students to shape reading lists and topics. His impact is best captured in the words of one of his students. "This is one of the few classes where I have strived to learn rather than striving to achieve a grade." Dr. Hoy's teaching truly emphasizes the unique contributions of each student. His approach is built on the teacher-scholar model, where his own research and his own research success directly fuels experiential learning for students. For example, more than 30 students are credited in Dr. Hoy's first book, which won national honors in both Canada and the US, a testament to his commitment to mentorship and collaborative scholarship. Beyond the classroom, Dr. Hoy co-founded the Graduate Community Repository, a joint initiative with the History Graduate Students Association and USask's IT department that serves as a digital repository where graduate students can leave advice, resources that they believe will help other future cohorts. As of July 2025, the Graduate Community Repository contains 85 articles and documents, packages from which students have passed down and students of the future will be able to use. Dr. Hoy also champions the creation of teaching tools by fellow faculty members at USask and across the country. In 2023, Dr. Hoy and a colleague, Winona Partridge, created the Leslie Biggs Early Career Teaching Fellowship. We're hopeful that Leslie is in the audience this afternoon. The College of Arts and Sciences' first donor-funded teaching award. And the fellowship is designed to encourage early career teachers to experiment and innovate with their learning approaches. Additionally, Dr. Hoy has been a key support at USask for training in digital mapping and the use of geographical information systems, where he has taught members in the history department to utilize digital mapping skills in their research and in their teaching. Dr. Hoy's teaching tools and game-based learning models have been featured in national media and adapted for healthcare training. Throughout his career, Dr. Hoy has been honored with several major teaching awards for these achievements, including, most recently, the Lieutenant Governor's Post-Secondary Teaching Award. In sum, Dr. Hoy's passion for teaching and supporting the development of competent professionals has resulted in immense impact as an educator, as a mentor, and as a researcher. Simply put, Dr. Hoy doesn't just teach research, he transforms how it is shared, how it is learned, and how it is lived. I'm honored this afternoon to present the Fall 2026 Distinguished Teacher Award to Dr. Benjamin Hoy, and in so doing, I offer him my thanks for all that he does to contribute to the learning and discovery missions of the University of Saskatchewan. Congratulations, Dr. Hoy.
Thank you, Dr. McDougall. I'd now like to invite Keith Willoughby, Dean, Edwards School of Business, to present the Goodspeed Award.
Eminent Chancellor, President Stoichev, distinguished guests, and all convocation participants, I am pleased today to present the Goodspeed Award offered to the most distinguished BCom graduate. The Fall 2025 Convocation Award winner is Zana Christina McCrae. Zana McCrae is an academic superstar in her major of human resources. With a cumulative academic average nearly identical to my heart rate as I sat in Mosaic Stadium on Saturday evening watching Trevor Harris toss the ball to Tommy Neild. In other words, she has an astoundingly high academic average. Zana today is graduating with great distinction. Let me tell you a little bit about Zana McCrae. We could talk for days about the academic awards she has garnered during her studies in the Edwards School of Business, but here are a few. The Edwards Undergraduate Scholarship, the Gerver Sidhu Scholarship, the Joseph H. Thompson Scholarship, and multiple recurring rhythm has appearances on the Dean's Honor Roll. Dr. Bellegarde, today you talked about relations. So let me tell you about how Zana demonstrates relations. She came to her degree in the Edwards School of Business having already earned a Bachelor of Education degree. In that work, she brought a unique perspective to her role as a student assistant in the Department of Human Resources and Organizational Behavior. She blended her teaching experience with academic support in a post-secondary setting. Dr. Bellegarde, I also note that she demonstrated relations by working while studying at Edwards as a junior research officer with the Ministry of Trade and Export Development at the Government of Saskatchewan. In that role, she collaborated with professionals locally and globally, expanding her understanding of business and public service. Currently, and not surprisingly, Zana is thriving in her human resources role at Nutrien. She is a candidate member of the Chartered Professionals in Human Resources Saskatchewan and is working towards achieving her full professional designation. President Stoichev, the University of Saskatchewan plan talks about a number of priorities, including boundless collaboration and building inspired communities. Zana's efforts superbly demonstrate both. Please join me in congratulating Zana McCrae, an absolutely stellar example of academic excellence coupled with community engagement and professional expertise. Congratulations, Zana.
Thank you. Congratulations. I'd like to now invite Brooke Milne, Dean, College of Arts and Science, to the podium to present the Arts and Science Awards.
The University Medal in the Fine Arts is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Arts 4-year or Bachelor of Fine Arts honors degree in art, studio art, drama, or music. This year's recipient of the University Medal in the Fine Arts is Mackenzie Burns, who is graduating today with her Bachelor of Arts 4-year degree with great distinction in studio art. While completing her Bachelor of Arts, Mackenzie also earned a certificate in business in 2024. She completed all nursing prerequisites as well before changing her path to pursue an art degree. During her studies, Mackenzie received the Claire Mueller Memorial Award in Linguistics and Studio Art. Mackenzie also received a USAS Travel Award and a Global Engagement Scholarship. Mackenzie's final semester of study included a cultural study abroad program in Japan. In addition to her studies, Mackenzie is committed to volunteering for causes she cares about. In Saskatoon, she fosters cats in need of homes through Street Cat Rescue. Mackenzie also volunteered at Victoria General Hospital in Victoria, British Columbia, where she implemented a bedside art program supporting patients across multiple units. In the future, Mackenzie aspires to become a clerical trainer with BC Cancer and to continue building her art portfolio and selling her own original works. In 2 to 3 years' time, Mackenzie hopes to pursue a master's degree in art therapy. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I am pleased to present Mackenzie Burns as this year's recipient of the University Medal in the Fine Arts. The Rose Littman Medal in the Humanities, in memory of the late Miss Rose Littman, a longtime USask employee, is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Arts 4-year or honors degree in the humanities. This year's recipient is Brenda Woodley, who is receiving a Bachelor of Arts 4-year degree with great distinction in history. As a lifelong learner, Brenda returned to USask in 2021 to complete her second undergraduate degree. Brenda's ongoing pursuit of learning and inquiry followed the completion of her previous degree, a Bachelor of Commerce, and her retirement from a successful career in accounting and auditing. Brenda's continued studies were driven by her love of learning and the desire to keep her mind active and engaged. One of Brenda's professors describes her as an exemplary learner who excels in both written assignments and class discussions. Brenda is further described as open-minded and always willing to share her ideas. She is highly collaborative with her peers on in-class projects and enjoys interacting with and learning from her classmates. In 2024, Brenda's academic endeavors were recognized through her receipt of the V. Joyce Bocking Memorial Award, which is granted annually to a mature student pursuing a Bachelor of Arts who demonstrates a love of learning. Brenda spends her free time engaged as an amateur photographer. She also enjoys hiking, particularly in the mountains. Brenda was a member of Toastmasters for more than 15 years and has volunteered with various other organizations over the past 2 decades. Brenda's pursuit of learning continues through her current enrollment in the online Master of Science program in History at the University of Edinburgh. Upon completion of her graduate degree, Brenda is eager to see where her learning journey will take her next. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I'm pleased to present Brenda Woodley as this year's recipient of the Rose Littman Medal in the Humanities. The University Medal in the Sciences is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Science 4-year or honors degree in the sciences. This year's recipient is Cole Duchin, who graduates with a Bachelor of Science honors degree with high honors in mathematics. While completing his BSc honors program in mathematics, Cole concurrently completed a second honors degree in mathematical physics. One of Cole's professors immediately recognized Cole's genuine desire to investigate mathematics and physics deeply. Cole effortlessly excelled in his coursework while demonstrating a highly organized and creative mind and an infectious enthusiasm for learning. Cole is described as a natural communicator who is able to turn the most difficult concepts into ones that his peers feel they could have discovered themselves. Cole is interested in learning habits of others and is eager to provide advice on getting the most out of lectures and how to take effective notes in class. Cole's inclination toward learning, mentorship, and teaching saw him lead the expansion of USask's student-run Math and Stats Help Center, offering help sessions, on-demand tutoring, and office hours. Cole pursued these activities while also serving as the vice president and later as the president of the Mathematics and Statistics Student Society, also known as MS-Cubed. Cole enthusiastically developed his teaching skills as a teaching assistant and course grader for several advanced math and stats courses. During his time at USask, Cole's accomplishments have been recognized with several prestigious awards. In 2021, Cole was awarded the Richard Blum Award in Mathematics. Cole's honors thesis was awarded the 2024-25 Thesis Prize in Communication by the Department of Mathematics and Statistics. Cole has also recently been nominated by USask for the Rhodes Scholarship, a highly prestigious and selective scholarship recognizing an outstanding combination of academic and extracurricular achievement. Cole has held undergraduate research assistant roles in physics, astronomy, and computer science. In 2024, Cole received a highly competitive MyTax Accelerate internship. Outside of his studies, Cole is an avid outdoors enthusiast who enjoys hiking, kayaking, fishing, hockey, and skiing. Cole has been involved in technical theater through several high school and community productions. This fall, Cole began his graduate studies as a master's student in the USask Department of Mathematics and Statistics. He aspires to go on and complete his doctorate, leading to a career as a faculty member in mathematics. This path is inspired by Cole's drive for discovery through original research and a profound sense of reward in sharing knowledge and mentoring future students. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I'm pleased to present Cole Duchin as this year's recipient of the University Medal in the Sciences. The University Medal in the Social Sciences is awarded to the most distinguished graduate receiving a Bachelor of Arts 4-year or honors degree in the social sciences. The Dean's Medal is awarded annually to the most distinguished graduate of the College of Arts and Sciences selected from among the recipients of the Rose Littman Medal in Humanities, the University Medals in the Social Sciences, the Fine Arts, the Biomedical Sciences, and the Bachelor of Arts in Science degrees. The President's Medal is awarded annually to the most distinguished graduate in any USask undergraduate program receiving a degree at Fall Convocation. This year's recipient of all 3 medals is Aidan Gerwing, who graduates today with a Bachelor of Arts honors degree with high honors in business economics and an outstanding cumulative weighted average of 93.6%. Aidan's nomination for the University Medal in Social Sciences recognizes his exceptional academic performance spanning his time at USask. As a business economics student, his program also included several commerce courses, which he similarly excelled in. Aidan's econometrics professor notes that his academic performance puts him in a very rare company. Among his many strengths, Aidan was able to tackle both the theoretical and applied aspects of his coursework. Aidan exhibits a high degree of independence on his assignments while also serving as an engaged and supportive peer in the classroom. Aidan commonly contributes to a positive learning environment and is a strong team member. He's willing to help his peers with a warm and respectful approach. Aidan has received numerous academic achievement awards and most notably was the recipient of the J.D. Ellery Popoff Scholarship. Outside of his studies, Aidan is an active and accomplished weightlifter. He also enjoys golf, jogging, biking, and spending time with his friends and family. Aidan is now pursuing his master's in economics at USask. He then plans to earn his Chartered Financial Analyst designation, and following this, Aidan hopes to pursue a career in international finance, banking, and private equity. Eminent Chancellor, on behalf of the College of Arts and Science, I am pleased to present Aidan Gerwing as this year's recipient of the University Medal in Social Sciences, the Dean's Medal, and the President's Medal.
We should have brought a bag for you, Aidan. Well, in addition to the degrees that you'll be walking out of here with, you'll also be walking out with a new title for many of you, which is alum of the University of Saskatchewan. With that, I'd like to invite our Vice President, University Relations, Cheryl Hamlin, to the podium to introduce a video message from our alumni.
Thank you, Julian. I want to first extend my sincere congratulations to Chief and now also Dr. Perry Bellegarde. Congratulations. Eminent Chancellor, President Stoichev, elders and knowledge keepers, members of the distinguished podium party, graduates, friends, family, it is truly an honor for me today, as an alum of the University of Saskatchewan, to welcome you into our alumni family. Today, you received your degree from the University of Saskatchewan. The parchment you hold is a testament to the countless hours you have dedicated to achieving it. It marks the culmination of all your hard work and prepares you for a lifetime of success. Congratulations, you earned it. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the alumni family of over 180,000 graduates that are living, working, and thriving all across the world, in 120 countries across the world. As you head into the next chapter of your lives, I know you will make a positive difference in your fields and in your communities, and you will always carry with you the aspiration to be what the world needs. I invite you to enjoy this short, uplifting video, a warm welcome from the USask alumni to you, our newest members. We couldn't be prouder to call you our own. Thank you.
I'd like to now invite our Chancellor, Scott Banda, to provide his concluding remarks on the proceedings today.
Thank you, Julian, and congratulations to all award winners and to Dr. Bellegarde. This officially marks the end of our convocation ceremony. But I want to take a moment to acknowledge that this is also a significant moment for USask. Today marks the final convocation ceremony at which President Peter Stoichev serves as President and Vice Chancellor of the University of Saskatchewan. His leadership and dedication have shaped this university in profound ways, and we are grateful for his years of service. Thank you, Peter. There are many people to thank who make convocation ceremonies possible, including our vocalist, Brandy Turand, our drum group, Whitefish Juniors, for performing today's graduate entry song, right on, our elders and knowledge keepers, particularly Elder Duquette, 100 almost complete. Convocations, remarkable. The convocation planning team, from the university events team, the registrar's office, and the governance office for their dedication in making these ceremonies a success. Most importantly, I want to extend my congratulations to you, our graduates, and acknowledge your hard work. Earning a degree, a diploma, or certificate is no small feat. It requires dedication, perseverance, and sacrifice. The education you've received from the University of Saskatchewan has equipped you to meet the challenges head-on. The world needs your ideas, your energy, and your leadership. You are the future of our province, country, and world. And as you look back on your time at USask, I hope you feel proud of what you've learned and the person you've become. These experiences will stay with you as you step into the next chapter of your life. Congratulations on your remarkable achievement. As we conclude today's event, please remain seated until the platform party exits the stage. And I would look to Elder Duquette to lead us off. Thank you, everyone.